Ladies and gentlemen, it's Travis here, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area SportsTalk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic night. And the losing streak has finally come to an end. The San Francisco Giants' 5-game losing streak comes to an end as the San Francisco Giants win an instant classic. That is correct. 13-12. The Giants win a one-run ball game. Absolute instant classic. I mean, this game was crazy. Giants had an 8-2 lead and ended up blowing that lead, and the Mets took an 11-8 lead. Mets scoring 7 runs in the top of the eighth inning there to take a 3-run lead. And Jock Peterson has a historic day at the plate, hitting 3 home runs and driving in 8 runs. Peterson wins Player of the Week essentially in one game with what he did today, and he did have an opportunity in the bottom of the ninth to be able to tie Willie Mays for 4 home runs in a game. Peterson ends up getting a 2-out single to tie the game, so that's a huge hit right there. So what a phenomenal game. Brandon Crawford wins the game for the Giants. This historic game, and you just love the way the Giants fought in this game. You know, it could have been easy for them to, throw in the towel, give it in when, they had an 8-2 lead, and then the Mets come all the way back to take a 3-run lead. That was devastating at that point. I mean, it was a horrible feeling, and when you're in the position the Giants are in a 5-game losing streak, when something like that happens, not the Giants, wouldn't do something like this, but you could be in a situation where you would think bad thoughts that, you're on a losing streak, and then you're out to a big lead, and then the Mets come out and take a 3-run lead late. So you love the way the Giants showed resilience in this game. They fought back, and just congratulations to Jock Peterson. Historic game. Welcoming everyone to the post-game show. Glad you joined us tonight. The San Francisco Giants get a huge win against a very good Mets team, a hot Mets team, in a just unbelievable instant classic. What's going on, Eric Schwartz? How's it going? Finally, the Giants win. Absolutely needed this win. Kayla, how's it going? Travis, I have no words. I totally feel you, Kayla. This is unbelievable. I mean, 13 runs on 19 hits for the Giants. And absolutely, this is an instant classic. Definitely going to make sure to save this game on my DVR for a long time. In the offseason, I will definitely rewatch this game because of how crazy it was. Just for fun, honestly, to rewatch a game like this. And yeah, I mean, it was a very important game. I mean, being where the Giants are and being that we have really struggled, you take it one game at a time, and this was an opportunity tonight against a very good Mets team. You love the way the Giants fought back in this game. They showed resilience, and they get a huge win tonight, and you're feeling good. Now you got an opportunity to come out there tomorrow to get a win and to take the series. But just what an unbelievable instant classic, and just what an incredible season Jock Peterson is off to here. 10 home runs on the season, hitting 3 home runs tonight, and hits two 3-run home runs. Just an unbelievable game. Hits a 2-run home run, and then also knocks in the tying run in the bottom of the 9th inning with a 2-out RBI single. And that's what you just love to see. I mean, Peterson, already up to that point in the game has already had a great game, but now here it comes. The game has come down to his at bat. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. Giants are trailing by a run, so they needed to get a hit there to keep the game alive, and for Peterson to come up big with that 2-out RBI single. Just such a huge hit for Jock Peterson, and yeah, an unbelievable game. 3 home runs and 8 RBIs. I mean, you can honestly say 8 RBIs sometimes is the amount of RBIs some guys get in an entire month, and Peterson does that in a single game tonight. Just an unbelievable, historic performance for Jock Peterson, joining some very incredible names on the list that have hit 3 home runs in a game as a Giant. Mike Yastrzemski has done it against the Diamondbacks. We've seen Pablo Sandoval do it back in, I think it was 2013. So it's we've seen Jared Parker. He did it against the Oakland A's back in 2015. So it's been really exciting to see out there, and just absolutely awesome. Welcome in everyone to the post game show. What's going on, Bradley Smith? What that is unbelievable. You were at this game. Oh my goodness, that is insane. That's awesome. What a historic game to be at. I can just only imagine, the atmosphere. This was definitely one of those up and down roller coaster ride of a games that definitely. This is one we're gonna remember. One historic game, and just feeling good that the Giants come out on the right side of this one and get the huge win. We really needed this one bad. Yeah, we've been struggling. So to come out here against a really good Mets team, and yeah, you saw how hard they fought in this game, and so this was no easy win at all. So to come out and just really one of the most amazing, insane games ever in San Francisco Giants history in the regular season. What we saw tonight, we were definitely treated for some Giants baseball torture. Absolutely big shout out to Eric at Hum Baby Baseball. Definitely check out his post game show as well for incredible San Francisco Giants coverage. Going Jock Peterson with for pick of the game. Kayla, absolutely incredible pick of the game. Peterson, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. Just an unbelievable game, and gets the game tying hit in the bottom of the 9th inning. Just unbelievable start to the season. 10 home runs for Jock Peterson. It's just been fantastic to watch, and just really awesome. I mean, I was very excited when the Giants signed Jock Peterson, and so far it's been a fantastic fit. And when he's been healthy, he is really put on a show out there, and this was really fun to watch tonight. And yeah, had an opportunity to go for 4 home runs. And nevertheless, a historic performance, and just again to get that key game tying hit, I mean, is huge. At that point in the game, he's already had a great game, but now the game has come down to his at bat in the bottom of the 9th inning. If he doesn't come up with that key hit to keep the game alive, we're not sitting here talking about a win. So just unbelievable back-to-back plate appearances. Jock Peterson getting the game tying hit, and Brandon Crawford, you can always count on him to deliver in the big moments. And he does another game winning hit. He's had he's had a few of those in his career, and they've been awesome to see. Game winning home runs and here a game winning single, just awesome. What's going on, Tyler Burbeck? Yep, Pablo Sandoval, 3 home run game. Game 1 of the World Series against the Detroit Tigers back in 2012. Absolutely, yep, I remember that very well. Just a historic game in Giants history. What's going on, Robert Rothberg? Good to see you. Never been more proud of this Giants team. Right there with you. I mean, to be battle tested, to go through a game like this, a back and forth game, and again, you're taking a lot of gut punches in this game. When you're out to a big lead, 8-2, you're feeling good. You're not thinking that you're gonna blow that lead, and then all of a sudden, it's 11-8 Mets. They score 7 runs in the top of the 8th inning, and yeah, that's a big gut punch. And for a lot of teams, they might just lay down there and just call it in for the game. And so, to see the Giants show resilience, to fight back in this game, they really showed a lot of character in tonight's victory, and it was just awesome to watch. This was a huge win, and against a very good Mets team. We needed this win to break the 5-game losing streak. So feeling very good, and just what an unbelievable game for the Giants offense. 13 runs on 19 hits. Just a historic game for this Giants offense. An instant classic, the way that this was back and forth. Just unbelievable. You have just another torture Giants victory. What's going on, SG Sports Talk channel? My players of the game, Tyler Burbeck, going with Jock Peterson and Darren Ruff. Ruff is on the move. Ruff it has been unbelievable. What an incredible talent. And his at bats have just been a lot of fun to watch. And tonight, picking up a couple of hits, so another multi-hit game for him. And yes, a lot of Giants putting up some really good games tonight. Tommy La Stella picking up a couple of hits and hitting a big three-run home run for Tommy La Stella, and that extended the Giants' lead to 6-1, and that came in the bottom of the third inning for the Giants. Just unbelievable to see that. The bottom of the fourth inning for the Giants there for Tommy La Stella. Just a big 3-run home run, huge. And Jock Peterson, I mean, he was unbelievable tonight. 3 home runs. His first one coming in the bottom of the third inning. Bottom of the third inning for Peterson, hitting his second one, 2-run home run in the bottom of the fifth inning, and his third home run, his second 3-run home run of the game in the bottom of the eighth inning to tie the game up. Yeah, 2 huge hits for Peterson, both times tying the game tonight. And, it doesn't get any more clutch than that for Jock Peterson than coming up with those huge game-tying hits, both in the bottom of the eighth inning and then in the bottom of the ninth inning when the Giants needed it. And if he doesn't get that hit there, and, this would have been a for sure heartbreaking loss. A lot was at stake tonight. You did not want to lose 6 in a row if you're the Giants, and you needed to get a win badly. And no matter how you did it, just find a way to scratch and claw in this game and to get a win. So really, really proud of this San Francisco Giants team. Showing a lot of heart, showing a lot of character tonight, fighting back. And obviously, it's been some tough times recently, but still have a lot of faith, a lot of belief in this San Francisco Giants team. I still believe they're going to be contending in this division. They're going to be contending for a playoff spot. And this has just been, in my opinion, a bump in the road. And looking forward to seeing this Giants team bounce back. And this is the kind of win, hopefully, that can jumpstart this Giants team. Getting in now into June, almost here in a week. We're getting into, going to be the dog days of summer. So, it's going to be a great opportunity to go out there and, keep playing great baseball, keep trying to pick up wins. And, just go from there. But just what an unbelievable game. What's going on, everyone? Thank you so much for checking out the post-game show tonight. And we are pumped. The losing streak is over as the San Francisco Giants win an instant classic tonight, 13-12, a 1-run ball game, a 1-run Giants baseball torture victory. Just an unbelievable performance for Jock Peterson, hitting 3 home runs, knocking in 8 runs in the game. Just absolutely awesome to see. It's time for Giants to go on an extended winning streak. Right there with you, Robert. It is a great time right now after this big win. Giants, can start, playing great baseball, continuing to pick up some huge wins, and try to gain some ground in the standings. I want to say I think we're like 5 games out now because of that 5-game losing streak. So it's not it's not the end of the world, but obviously we're another bad losing streak away from really falling behind, and especially when how well the Padres are playing and the Dodgers. So if we're gonna keep up with them, we got to keep winning series. Keep taking it one game at a time. So you really love the effort the San Francisco Giants showed tonight to fight back in this game. So unbelievable. What's going on, Tyler? That's right. My bad. You know what I mean, though. Let's see, cut Bart or send him to AAA. I would not cut Joey Bart, in my opinion. I just think, it's obviously not been good so far with what he's done this season, and obviously struggled a bit last year too. I think sending him to AAA, I think, is the best thing. I still think you got to give him another, few more opportunities. I don't think cutting him is something that I wouldn't probably do, and maybe I feel like you still got to give him a couple more years to I think he can figure it out. But yeah, it's obviously not been good. But we'll see what ends up happening moving forward. How would you handle the Bart situation? So yeah, I think for me, I think yeah, in my opinion, I think it's best for him to go down to AAA. Get some everyday at bats down there, and yeah, just to kind of refocus. I don't know if he's putting a lot of pressure on himself. Being the not necessarily to be well, yeah, he's the replacement of Buster Posey, future Hall of Famer, and everything that Buster Posey meant to the San Francisco Giants. Yeah, obviously big shoes to fill at the catcher position, but Joey Bart, he's just got to go in there and be himself, do what he does best at the plate. He has a great opposite field approach. He can drive the ball to the opposite field with power. So yeah, I think he's got to start swinging at better pitches for sure. We all know he's been chasing out of the strike zone. So for Joey Bart, he's got to develop that patience at the plate. He's got to work on be more disciplined at the plate, have better at bats, and go from there. So I think sending him down to AAA, I think it would be good for him to go down there, and I think he would hit well down there, and then in a month or 2 months, I think you can call him back up. And so we'll see what the Giants end up doing, but I think keeping him on the bench right now, I don't think it's going to be good for him. I think he should be starting. Whether right now, obviously, that's not going to be at the big league level. But so I think it's got to be, down to AAA, getting everyday at bats. Unless you're going to start him once or twice a week at the DH position, that could be something the Giants do as a way to get him at bats. And then from there, if he's still not hitting, then maybe, send him to AAA. But if right now, I think, you got to send him to AAA. We'll see when it ends up happening. Bring on the Dodgers. I'm ready for it. Ready for a battle with the Dodgers, and we got to get a victory against them. Obviously, dropping the first two, so those are going to be really huge games. Obviously, really important in the standings. An opportunity to gain ground on the rival Dodgers. So really looking forward to those games and the rivalry coming up. Those matchups certainly are going to be really fun to watch and really entertaining. Couldn't write a better script. It's absolutely working to be like that. If you're talking about a challenge, that's what this season has been for the Giants. It's been an up and down roller coaster. And, to think that, we haven't even finished 2 months into the season yet. It's certainly been an interesting ride so far, up and down. But that's what's fun about it. We're competing out there. And hopefully, tonight's win, really bounce back, resilient win, is a sign of turning things around here. Giants hopefully can get on a winning streak here and just start playing better baseball. So really looking forward to it. This was a lot of fun tonight to watch an instant classic. This is going to be a game that, we probably watch in the off season just for fun because it was such an entertaining game. And it had a lot of emotions, a lot of up and down emotions in this game. Obviously feeling that devastation, that feeling of heartbreak when the Giants blew an 8-2 lead and were down 11-8, trailing by 3 runs. So this was an unbelievable comeback to fight back. Jock Peterson hits the 3-run home run in the bottom of the 8th inning, his 3rd home run of the game and his 2nd 3-run home run of the game to tie the game at 11 in the bottom of the 8th. And then the Mets take the lead in the 9th. They go up 12-11, and then Jock Peterson delivers again, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th, the game-tying single, and then up comes Brandon Crawford to deliver the homegrown, having grown up a Giants fan, delivers the dream another game-winning hit he adds to his resume. Brandon Crawford, what an unbelievable moment. And a big win tonight for the Giants. Welcoming everyone to the post-game show. Glad you joined us tonight as we're breaking down an instant classic, one of the most memorable San Francisco Giants games in San Francisco Giants history in the regular season. Just an unbelievable game. And yeah, feeling good. Giants needed to get a win, and they get one tonight. Huge win. It doesn't matter how you do it. You find a way. You scratch and claw in this game to get a win. And here we are. Feeling very good. Logan Webb getting the start in this game. Went 5 innings, struck out 6. Gave up 5 hits and just 2 runs. So solid quality start for Logan Webb out there. The Giants bullpen did a solid job. Obviously, outside of Tyler Rogers, Dominic Leone, gave up a couple runs. Harlan Garcia pitched a solid inning. Duvall pitched, got a couple outs. Brebia pitched an inning. So yeah, the bullpen obviously, it's been a work in progress. Tyler Rogers has unfortunately been pretty inconsistent recently. So really tough to see him have such a rough outing like what he had tonight. But yeah, sometimes you're gonna have these kind of games, and unfortunately, it's one of those games where it's gonna take probably a couple months to chip away at his ERA. Being he's a reliever. But obviously stats, it is what it is. But he's just gotta, take it one game at a time, be ready to go for the next outing, and hopefully he can turn it around. We all know how good Tyler Rogers is when he's on top of his game. He can be a closer, closing out games in the 9th inning, and he can be a setup man, get huge outs in the 8th inning, 7th inning, wherever you need him. Let's hope he can turn it around. What's going on, everyone? Do you think Kepler left in Rogers too long? I believe Kepler wanted to show faith in Rogers. I agree with you. I definitely feel like that's what happened there, Robert. I think Kepler, he wanted to show faith in Rogers to work through it. But just unfortunate, to end up giving up 7 runs. And so it's a tough situation there, but I think at the end of the day, Rogers is going to appreciate, his manager, Gabe Kapler, showing faith in that situation, giving him the confidence to pitch and work through that situation. So I think at the end of the day, obviously you never know how things are going to end up working out there, but just a tough situation. About to head out. Have a great night, Travis, and let's go Giants. Thank you so much, AIM Echo Sky. Appreciate you checking into the show. Have a great night. And let's go Giants. Giants can sweep the Reds because the Reds are doing bad this season. We just got to take it one game at a time. Sweep would be nice, but right now, anyway, we can just start picking up wins. And, right now, get on a winning streak, take it one game at a time. And, we, can just keep winning the series. Right now we got to start playing good baseball to gain some ground in the division. So going against the Reds, we can't take any team lightly. So it'll be a good opportunity to go out there to compete and try to pick up some more wins to gain ground in the standings. So it's gonna be fun. Crawford kept this game from going into extra innings. Absolutely, that was huge. Because this had that feeling. I would not have been surprised had as crazy and unbelievable that this game was. If this game had gone into extra innings, would not have been surprised. So absolutely huge. Crawford, delivering in that situation, coming up with the big hit. Can't wait for the return of Anthony DeSclafani and Jake McGee. That's going to be huge. Getting those guys back. DeSclafani, when he's on top of his game, he's excellent in the rotation. And Jake McGee, he can pitch in those high leverage situations. And this Giants bullpen, that's what they need. They need those guys coming in, delivering in those situations. So I think Jake McGee, you can bring him in the 8th inning. He's closed out games. And I think, Camilo Duvall, I think it's been, exciting to watch him close out games, with his electrifying stuff. And so, we'll see how, things work, continue to work moving forward in the bullpen. Not sure the Giants, I'm sure the Giants can't wait to take the field today. Absolutely, right now, feeling the energy coming off of a historic win like this. You hope that a win like this really turns it around for them, really fuels them here coming up, into tomorrow's game to try to win the series, and then moving forward. It's going to be fun to see. So let's see. We are going to be wrapping up tonight's post-game show here shortly. But before we do, as always, we are going to get to our picks of the game. So we'd love to hear who you're taking as the pick of the game, if you haven't already shared your pick of the game. And for my pick of the game, I am going to take Jock Peterson as my pick of the game. Just an unbelievable performance, a historic performance, one for the record books. 3 home runs in the game, driving in 8 RBIs. Most definitely, Jock Peterson is going to win Player of the Week, even Player of the Month, without a doubt. And he's got 10 home runs now on the season. And he had 2 game-tying hits, one in the bottom of the 8th, his 3-run home run to tie the game at 11, and then got another huge hit, a 2-out RBI single in the bottom of the 9th. So I'm going to take Jock Peterson as my pick of the game. Just unbelievable performance. This year may be the best managing Gabe Kapler has done. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Robert. I agree with you. I think, with everything that the Giants have had to go through this season, I think to be where they are, I think now 23-19. So yeah, obviously it's not, ideally where we want it to be here. 23-19. But I think we've done. Yeah, I mean, with everything we've had to go through, I think Kapler has done an excellent job, and it's been a really great year managing. So really appreciate all the support. Appreciate everyone checking out tonight's post-game show. Giants get the huge win, and looking at tomorrow's matchups, the Mets have not, at least before I checked before we went live here, the Mets have not announced their starter for tomorrow's game, so it hasn't been put in yet. Giants are going with Jacob Junis, so that should be very exciting. Junis 1-1 with a 2.70 ERA in 20 strikeouts on the season. The few starts that we have seen from Jacob Junis, he's looked really good out there. So really excited, looking forward to seeing him get the start tomorrow. And yeah, this is the rubber match of the series. Big game for the Giants, trying to get a series victory, and again, trying to start playing better baseball, trying to get back on track. So looking forward to it. Should be a lot of fun. Let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm, and let's smash that like button. Thank you, everyone, so much for your support. Really means a lot to me. I see your likes, your comments, and your engagement. I just want to say thank you so much. I would not be here without each and every one of you. I would not be here without your support. So it really means a lot to me. And this feedback lets YouTube know that this video is relevant. So then YouTube knows to recommend this video to as many San Francisco Giants fans and baseball fans out there. And so really appreciate that. And if you enjoy these San Francisco Giants, the live post-game shows, be sure to smash that subscriber button and be sure to smash the notification bell so you can be notified when we're going live for the San Francisco Giants post-game show. And we're going to be breaking it all down here, all things San Francisco Giants on the SF Bay Area SportsTalk channel. Heartbreaking loss by the Warriors, but we fought hard from 29 down. Tough one by the Warriors, but feeling very confident that they're going to get the win in Game 5. And really like the way the Warriors fought back after being down 29. They lost by 10. So, even with a couple minutes left in the game, they had one last opportunity to try to come back. Give credit to the Warriors fighting back. And so, I feel like, although you would have loved to have gotten the sweep, you still feel good with an opportunity to close out the series in Game 5. So looking forward to it. Can't wait. It's going to be awesome. Do you think Giants will have a healthy team eventually? I think eventually, knock on wood. You just got to be patient. Hopefully, best case scenario that, everyone is healthy by the time it comes to the stretch run of this season. The dog days of the summer. When we were talking about getting into the last couple months of the year, August and September. So that's when you want to be getting healthy and into the playoffs. And yeah, that's the goal for this Giants team. As we said from the start of the year, anything short of making the playoffs, I think would be a disappointment for this season. So yeah, that we have high expectations, and yeah, rightfully so. I think this Giants team, I believe that they can win 90 plus games and have a chance to get into the postseason. So yeah, this was a big win tonight. Appreciate all the support. Hope everyone has a great rest of your night. What's going on, Michael? How's it going? I think, I mean, that situation, I think Kepler did leave Rodgers in too long. But yeah, showing the confidence, showing the faith. So yeah, hopefully Rodgers can start turning it around. Appreciate all the support, everyone. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. It was Giants baseball torture. The Giants got it done, 13-12. And be sure, if you guys see my good friend Eric at Hum Baby Baseball, if you see him live, definitely go check out his coverage for San Francisco Giants. Absolutely incredible channel, and he does all things baseball. So definitely go check out his channel. You don't want to miss it for incredible Giants coverage. And definitely go check him out there, Eric at Hum Baby Baseball. Thank you again so much for the incredible support. Hope everyone has a great rest of your night. And let's go, San Francisco Giants. We get the win, and we are going for the series.